let's make this quick. You guys got a football game tomorrow. So.
Questions for Coach, please. There's 2 mics. Raise your hand.
We good?
Where's the other mic we got? Go ahead.
Coach, Wisconsin puts up 103 points. Just kind of what about their offense kind of made it difficult for your defense today?
Well, obviously we're in the bonus the whole game. I mean, that was tough, you know. And we gotta play smarter and we gotta play better. And I kind of warned our guys that they're adept at drawing fouls certain ways, and we just didn't play smart enough.
Andy?
Hey, Tom. When you claw all the way back and you're right there, to momentum's on your side, what changed in those couple possessions where you couldn't extend that?
Well, I mean, that's a great question. I'll have to go back and watch the film. I mean, listen, there was a lot of possessions that game. So, like, for me to go back and look at it through a microscope might be a little tough right now. You know, I thought we settled into the game a little bit, quit fouling so much, and you know, and hey, I'll give them credit. Like, they're role players who hadn't made shots, made a few shots, and you know that happens sometimes when you play at home, and you know it's a big game and it's a big night, and you know, and Wisconsin's obviously a tradition-rich program and great guards, a great coach, and he had his team ready tonight. So, you know, I tip my hat off to them. You know, we're a character program. We battled back. We just didn't play smart enough kind of once we got there. Maybe we, you know, we didn't have the discipline. I mean, I don't know how many times our guards dove into their chest. And listen, those are vertical contests. They're probably not going to call the fouls. And then, you know, they were calling fouls on us, you know, out on the perimeter, those little hip checks. And those are fouls. I mean, that's just how, I don't love how the game's being called, but that's how the game's being called. So Wisconsin was definitely much smarter in how they approached attacking the game, and their players, you know, adjusted to the new rules better than we did.
Ben?
Tommy, right here, right in front of you. What dimension does Tanji add to them that maybe they were missing
I mean, the
last
dude
year?
had 41 points, and like, I mean, he's strong. He's a downhill guy, and then he made threes, and you know, he's experienced, and I'm sure he's hungry, and he was awesome. I mean, he played great, and you know, I mean, the dude scores 40 on you, and you tip your hat to him. And you know, 21 out of 22 free throws. I mean, listen, they're coming to the game, they're shooting 90%. If you would have told me they're going to shoot 47 free throws, I probably would have thought you're crazy. But they made about 90% of them again, and so they're obviously a great free throw shooting team. So that's something they can hang their hat on. And you know, I mean, they're definitely playing to their strengths. So you know, that's smart basketball and smart coaching.
Right in the back here, Coach.
Hey, Coach, what did you think of the environment inside the Kohl Center tonight?
It was great. You know, I mean, it's awesome. And, you know, I tell our guys, you come to Arizona to play in games like this, and when you lose on the road, they're going to storm the court. You know what? We've won a lot of these games on the road, and I thought, I literally, if you would have asked me 5 minutes in the first half, I thought it was going to be another one. And, you know, we pull a rabbit out of a hat or find a way, and we just didn't kind of have enough down the stretch and didn't play smart enough and to give ourselves a chance. So awesome atmosphere, nothing but respect for the Wisconsin basketball program and Coach Gard, and it's awesome they're honoring Bo Ryan and those great teams.
Right in front of your Coach.
Yeah. Tommy, I was going to ask you, you kind of answered it, but whether the fouling you guys did or just the defense in general was more of a concern for you?
Well, both. You have to adjust how the game's being called. I mean, we've probably had officials now 10 times, and that was definitely the tightest we felt it called. You know, like from the, you know, and we're getting maybe officials from different parts of the country, I don't know, but it was definitely the tightest, and we got to adjust. We're the team on the road. I mean, that's basketball, and you know, you don't play the victim, and you don't just, you know, double down on fouling harder and then getting frustrated when they call it. You got to play cleaner basketball, and we didn't adjust to how tight the game was being called, and Wisconsin was able to take advantage of that all day.
Question right here, Coach.
Coach, you guys were still able to score 88 points despite shooting 4-23 from 3. Do you guys take anything away knowing, you know?
Well, we're going to be a good team. I'm not worried about that. I mean, this was just a great opportunity on the road to challenge ourselves. Hey, guys, we've been comfortable. We've been practicing against each other. We've been playing games, you know, exhibition games at McHale, and, you know, we got a hell of a home court advantage. And we've been comfortable. We had to get outside of that to figure out who we are. And, you know, I'm not interested in going undefeated. Not at all. Our program's ready to take the next step. and I'm ready to lead the charge, and we gotta coach better, we gotta play better, and that's something, you know, we're gonna go back, take a breath, get home tonight, and we're excited for the opportunity we got next week.
One more for Coach, please.
Coach, I know part of the shooting numbers are what you get sometimes with Caleb Love, but what was the biggest thing that he struggled with tonight?
Well, listen, Caleb can't put him in position early in the game where he gets a technical foul. He can't get baited at anything, and I haven't seen the play, so I have no idea what happened. You know, whether, you know, it was justified, I'm sure it was, if the officials called it, but you just can't put yourself in that position to pick up 2 fouls early in the game, and Caleb's gonna be fine. I love that kid with all my heart. I love, you know, how he's been able to deal with adversity and struggle, and listen, that kid has done more with adversity and struggle than most of all of us have done in our lives, combined. So I'm all in on that kid. And you know what? And he's gonna have a great year, and he's the guy I want leading my program.
Okay, thank you, Coach.